Yeah, I know pretty much what's going to be watching this today, probably. But that's okay, we're here to have fun. I have not played this game in so long. But I started buying cards again. And since I started buying cards again, I figured I would start playing this game again. I am trying to make decks in real life. So here's the first deck I'm trying to make in real life. I'm trying to make a Kangaskhan deck because I managed to pull 3 copies of Mega Kangaskhan EX from booster packs. So now I'm just trying to design a Mega Kangaskhan EX deck that will be a little stally, I guess. You know, just trying to heal damage off Kangaskhan as much as possible. Is this the perfect deck list? Probably not. Am I going to win a lot of games with it? Probably not. I'm also trying to do Mega Charizard. I want to make a Mega Charizard deck that comes after. That's going to be legal after the rotation. I'm missing a lot of these cards in real life, though. I don't have any copies of Dawn because I have not bought Phantasmal Flames. I do have some packs I'm going to get, but not many. I didn't get the black and white packs, so I don't have Hilda. I don't have any copies of... Well, I have some Duden Sparks, I think, because that one's Temporal Forces. I do not have this Psyduck. This is a promo card. I don't have that. I don't have Mega Charizard X yet. I don't have Oricorio EX yet either in real life, but that's fine. I will have them soon. I don't have Budew in real life. I don't know. That's an important one, I know. I did not get Prismatic Evolutions is the problem, because that's when the price of cards kind of started skyrocketing and I started working part-time. And then I'm trying to build a Charizard deck. I won't build this one in real life. I maybe will be able to though, because I do have a copy of Charizard EX already. So that is a possibility. I don't know what else I'm doing with these decks right now though. Yeah, but game plan for tonight is just to relax, have a little bit of fun. Maybe work on that Mega Kangaskhan deck, because I want to see if it even works decently before I really make it in real life. Because I do have to order cards, and I don't want to waste money on cards that I'm going to end up taking out of the deck. This card, yeah, this deck I definitely also need to work on. But that's fine, let's do this. Let's see what happens if I play. Which again, I haven't touched this game in so long, and the first person I'm playing against is Obama's wife. Okay. That's a thing. Sure, I'll go first. Wow, what a start. That is not the most ideal situation here. I literally have Ogerpon in this deck, I have 2 Bouffalons, I have Kangaskhan, I started with none of them. I got Lively Stadium, that's not terrible. Let's grab... Okay, I only have 1 Bouffalon, which means the other one is prized. We have a Cornerstone. We're up against... Cornerstone's probably going to be really good in this matchup. Psyduck is going to be really important in this matchup. The problem is I need to get my... Okay, I could get Psyduck with Buddy Poppin now, if I have Poppin in this deck. I don't remember if I put Poppin in this deck. I don't think I did. Do I have a Trolley? Trolley would be really good too. We do have Arven for next turn. Let's just grab our Kang for now. Attach Grass Energy. And we'll end there. I don't want to play my Lively Stadium because there's no point. I don't know if they're maybe going to have... They might end up having a stadium that they can use to bounce it. Let me see if they play a stadium first, like Artisan or something. If I'm going to venture a guess, I'm playing either Dragapult or Charizard. Or Greninja. Could be fighting Greninja. Put it into the good one. Oh, they have the Phantasmal Flames card sleeves too. I should do that. Oh, and they're gonna item lock me. That's annoying. But it's not the end of the world if they do that. We can use Pokegear. We can Arven here. We can grab the trolley, but I can't use it is the problem. You can also grab Air Balloon or Turbo Energize. I feel like it might be better to just grab the Air Balloon though. And for item card, probably want to grab that trolley. Got an Air Balloon here to retreat. Energy. I'll use Run Errand. Let's draw a card. 2 cards. I didn't realize it's 2 cards. Dwebble and turn there. Yeah, Budu is really annoying, huh? No, it's not Battle Network. I play other games too. It's gonna be a while before I can make the Junkman video, or actually, I don't know why you're saying Junkman video. The obstacle video is not gonna be just Junk Soul. There's actually gonna be 3 or 4 different transformations I talk about in a Junk video. Anyways, I could knock out this stupid Budu at least. I can make them discard. I can bosses up the Frogadier. Honestly, I think I'll put them in a really bad position if I just boss up the Frogadier here. What we should do is, let's do Lively Stadium now. Let's do my run errand. Okay, we've got items we can't use. Like, yeah, let's boss up Frogadier. So I do get the KO. This is 100, 200 damage actually. That's fine. It does enough here. Yeah, I don't even remember which is the next transformations video I'm supposed to work on. I set an order in the first video, or not the first video. When I did the wind video, I think I set the order that I would do them in. I don't remember what the order is. I have to go looking into the script for that one, which I could probably do right now, honestly. Oh, if you have not played Pokemon TCG, Pokemon TCG is actually not a very difficult game, honestly. Because it has a 3-year rotation, it is usually a lot easier to understand than games like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if Magic does set rotations or not. The randomness in this game is more so random in terms of like coin flips and stuff. There's no like random out of nowhere effects like in Hearthstone, for example. And it's a overall pretty simple game. Basically right now, the point of my deck is to use Mega Kangaskhan EX, which has an ability that lets you draw 2 cards. And also, it's just a very high HP Pokemon, which makes it very difficult to knock out. And then I have cards in my deck that let me heal, like this Wally's Compassion, for example, lets you heal cards, or lets you heal damage. Hey, Spice! Just time to watch me murder a Budu, which honestly is very deserved. Alright, we know that he has... We definitely want to play the Psyduck. We'll do Run Errand here. Oh, there's a Dark Energy. Perfect. Lily's Determination isn't great right now. If only there was a Mega Samurott. That's what we'll do. We'll let your Random Brain and move the damage to... I mean, that's gonna knock itself out anyways. Let's just move it to Pidgeotto for now. Then we can... We already did Run Errand. I'm gonna hold on to this boss. We're just gonna knock out the Budu. Oh no, stop, stop. Oh god. This poor thing just took 4. Basically, Kangaskhan's attack does us 200 damage plus 50 damage for each heads you flip, and you keep flipping until you get tails. It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. By the way, Spice, I haven't asked you in a while, how deep into Time Stranger did you get? Because I still haven't finished it. I am still waiting on, well, not waiting on, I've been playing it at night, but, okay, there's Grand Tree. So he's going to use that to evolve probably into Pidgeot. Can't wait for Pidgeot to be out of format. No, he's going into Frogadier and then Greninja. Okay. Goes straight into Greninja. Oh, he hits me for weakness, doesn't he? Ooh, that's unfortunate. He does hit me for weakness, so he can one-shot me. Oh man, I should have actually used boss's orders and knocked out that. I should have knocked out that, Brokey. Wait, he didn't have the energy to attack with. This provides triple colorless energy. He needs a... Alright. We can actually get a KO here. Potentially. By doing this. Oh, I'd have to get 2 heads though. Let's go Grand Tree here. So we can at least grab Crustle. Although I don't know if Crustle can oh, prevents damage from EX Pokemon. Okay, good. Can we get a second Kangaskhan? We also got Arven here. I can use Arven. I haven't found my other Boopalon, which is kind of annoying. Let's use Arven. We can grab maybe Trolley. Definitely want Bravery Charm. Just in case. So Bravery Charm can give health to Kangaskhan. Mega Kang might actually be able to solo, but it depends on a little bit of luck. I don't need Trolley right now. I could just use Nest Ball instead because I don't have a lot of space for stuff right now. Yeah, let's do that. Nest Ball for the 1 copy of Boopalon. Hopefully we get the other one soon-ish. If I got 2 head flips too, I just knock out this Greninja, which would be sick. No, of course I got the tails right away. But I do have Crustle, which cannot get hit by Pokemon. Yeah, Crustle's really good because it prevents damage from Pokemon EX, so Greninja can't hit me. That Iona does not matter to me right now. I have my draw engine on the field already. Got my own Iono. There's this Pidgeot, okay. He's probably gonna try to get rid of the Grand Tree, right? Or does he need a... Depends on if he has an energy or not. Anyways, yeah. I need to start planning out my upcoming Battle Network shenanigans. I need to do my Battle Network 5 Dark Soul run, which I'm probably going to start next week. And I need to start playing Battle Network 3 to collect all the trophies. I think I'm going to do post-game for blue version, and white version will do story only. There is no Mega Darkrai, unless something happened in Legend ZA that I wasn't aware of. I actually have, since I don't have Legend ZA, I'm not 100% sure what the new Mega Evolutions are. I don't think that Darkrai is one of them, though. Alright, now we knock out the Greninja. Oh, he's in Legend ZA. Yeah, I don't have Legend ZA, so Legends ZA just didn't seem like that great of a game, honestly. It really, it's becoming increasingly obvious that they're not spending a lot of money on their games. What do I want to do here? I could use Crispin to try and attach Crustle. Ooh, actually, hold on. Yeah, the game plan is to do the... Hold on. Yeah, I have to do this first. Harry and Iono. What I can do is Crispin, grab a Grass Energy and a Fighting Energy. With the Fighting Energy in hand. Attach the Grass Energy there. Let's do that. I'll use a Drainabrain. Alright, we're gonna force him to try and go into Duskull next turn, and then let me... I think we should just knock out the Greninja here. Like, yeah, I'll take damage, but... I do get 2 prizes. Okay. Yeah, so Dark Soul run. Dark Soul run's gonna be a little bit interesting. Can I get a... There's my other Boopalot. Yeah, Dark Soul run's gonna be interesting for Battle Arc 5 because unlike Battle Arc 4, where the Dark Chips were usable all the time whenever I felt like it, they are part of the regular folder, and I only get to use them 3 times per game, per fight. It's gonna be a little bit awkward. I really need to come up with a folder that I'll be able to use. If I'm gonna use static again, I have to do it in the N code, most likely. I don't see another option other than me just like doing it in the N code. I won't be able to trade for chips, unfortunately. So... Okay, there's a Greninja again. I only need 1 more knockout, though. Yeah, N-code is going to be the one where I could get 4 copies of static in that code specifically. So I'm probably going to be trying to focus on N-code. Nice, dude, Chaos Napalm is actually really fun. If you can do Chaos Napalm and then Soul Can, like, you could do Chaos Napalm at the end of a turn when an opponent is stuck on a single panel, and then you can cross cancel and use, or not cross cancel, but when you deactivate your Double Soul in the next turn, like start, how do I explain this? Basically use a charge attack for Chaos Napalm when your opponent is stuck on a single panel from like broken holes or whatever. And then what you do is you end a turn as the meteor is about to drop down, and then when for the next turn you start with Gun Soul, and then Gun Soul you could use to get rid of the invincibility frames. I did get my Kanga. I didn't get any of my healing. I did not get a single one of my healing items, unfortunately, which is okay. Here's what we're gonna do now. I could do a Boofalot. We could put that down. I can have 8 cards. Do I want to Iono here? Let's do Trolley to grab my other Kanga. And then we are going to... I'll use Iono here. Lower his hand as well. I could end up losing from putting that Kanga down. Maybe. Oh, there's Wally's Compassion. That's kind of good. Alright, now we could use... No, just keep on hitting him with Crustle. He cannot hit me with any of his non-EX Pokemon right now, so Crustle is in a good position. As long as he doesn't use Boss's Orders. If he uses Boss's Orders, there's Jamming Tower. Okay. Although Buffalant is making me take minus 60 damage, so he would do 340 minus 60, which is 280, and then I could just use Wally's to heal up if he were to boss me. Counter catcher. Good game. Just kidding. It's actually not game yet. Not yet. This is why Penny is going to be super important. I hope I draw my Penny. I can understand now why Wally's Compassion isn't that great. Oh, he can end up winning just by doing that. Okay. Not necessarily. I should not have played the second Kangaskhan, honestly. Playing the second Kangaskhan was a liability. This is my first time playing with this deck, though, so I'm just trying to learn. I also haven't played this game in well over a year. Okay, give me Penny. Jumbo Ice Scream. You have to have energy attached in order for that to work. Alright, here we go. Greninja is a big threat because he does double damage to me. Get that out of the way at least. See what I get here. Wow. Top deck for the win, man. Alright, let's use Run Errand. That is the greatest top deck of all time. We use Penny. Penny basically makes it so you can take one of your Pokemon, basic Pokemon, return it to your hand. So now Kang is safe. And now we hit him. That Penny off the prizes was absolutely perfect. I can see why that card is more important in this deck than Wally's. I wish, dude. Meteor Knuckle is so much fun to use. Dude, I saw a really nasty Meteor Knuckles on the N1GP stream on Sunday. I forget who was playing, but someone was at 1320 HP. And I think they were in Slash Cross and they ended up walking into the corner and just Meteor Knuckle hits them enough times to delete them. It was dirty. Blood Moon Ursaluna. I actually have the full art illustration, the secret illustration rare version of this card. Yeah, dude, Dark Soul run. I mean, here's the awkward thing about playing Dark Soul in Valor 5 is the fact that I will have access. Oh, boss's orders, okay. That's fine, you can knock out one of the Bufalons. They don't really do anything right now. Did you do a job interview and it was good? Oh, he's retreating into Ursaluna. Oh, he thinks that he's gonna win with Ursaluna. No, no, sir. You need to get rid of my hand. Yeah, no, I actually won this. A little bit of luck. But I did win it. Oh, fun! Who are we suing? Alright, we're not gonna sugarcoat it, man. Get over here. Good game. I also could have knocked out the Proki just to be funny. But let's just go after the... Yeah. I have not busted my ass yet, but don't be surprised if I do bust my ass soon. Because there is snow and ice everywhere. I didn't go to work today because of the ice. Alright, cool. We actually won our first game. Oh boy, I ranked up to a Diglett rank. And then this thing has... There is a battle pass in this game. I haven't played this game in so long though that we're doing Mother Nature. If only we could. Oh, I can get a bunch of stuff. Oh wait, hold on. Is that a Mega Heracross, actually? Dude, they just give you a free Mega Heracross. This is one of the things I do like about Pokemon TCG Live is that the Battle Pass does give you a lot of free cards that are sometimes good, sometimes not that great. Like, I don't know that this card is incredible. You may, if you have any Grass Mega Evolution Pokemon EX in play, you may use this ability, heal 60 damage. Alright, I guess that's supposed to work with... I think this is supposed to work with Mega Venusaur, because Venusaur is just really bulky. I don't know what this is. Mamoswine! Dude, I love Mamoswine. Mamoswine is one of my favorite Pokemon, unironically. Alright, cool. I get packs. That's cool. Got a full art. We got Swino, Piloswine, and Mamoswine. Dude, Mamoswine is such a good Pokemon. I get to open some packs. Alright, I have not opened Phantasmal Flamens in real life. There's a Mega Charizard X, like a specialty box right now, like a promo box right now. Oh, Dawn, cool. Wow, okay, thanks game. I guess we'll just pull Mega Charizard X EX, cool. Ice Shard coming off a base 130 attack stat when it's a stab move, honestly, it's different. Nice. Oh, these squares make a circle, and that one's green. It's the fact that there was actually a green. Okay, I just get Oricorio right afterwards. What the hell? I'm pretty sure I made those cards. That's the other thing. This game, one of the things I like about TCG Live, it's TCG Live now. One of the nice things about TCG Live is how easy it is to get cards because there's a crafting system now, so you can, and there's just a bunch of freebies given to you off of the Battle Pass. You can get a free, almost like half viable deck just for logging in for the first time. Ooh, full art Battle Cage, that's cool. Yeah, and I really do need to like start. Oh, I didn't see what that Dugong's ability was. I plan on like I said, I plan on making decks in real life. I already have this same Mega Kangaskhan deck that I just played. I have 45 of the 60 cards. The only thing I don't like about Fire Soul is the fact that it wasn't grass panels on every panel. The cross shape is kind of weird. I would have much preferred if it was grass panels set up on every single panel on the field. Ice cream, nice. Oh, cool, there's a Mismagius EX. What is this? Collector's Crate? Okay. Oddish, Murkrow, Dawn, that's cool. Linoon. Baby! It's my favorite Pokemon! I keep forgetting there's a Flygon in this pack. Alright, I got another Mismatches, I guess. Oh, it's just a bunch of full arts? Okay, cool. Ew, get this out of my face. Okay, so that was just a bunch of, there's a bunch of full art cards, I guess. Manton, is it again? No, Jumbo Ice Cream, Honchkrow, Mimikyu, another one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Mimikyu so much. I know what Punk Helmet does. Reshiram, okay. Yeah, not for nothing, Flygon is my favorite Pokemon now. Oh, it just has thick fat, so fire and water Pokemon do less damage. Okay. I saw it had an ability, I was curious what the ability was. Ooh, a Gliscor card. It just has Poison Ring and opponent's active Pokemon is not poisoned and they cannot retreat. Okay. And a regular Flygon. That's fun. Dude, I love this. Look at that. That is gorgeous. The Bramblin in the background. Vibrava is at the bottom with a Lotad over an Oasis. The little Trapinchi baby looking at the Flygon. I love it, dude. Best part by far for new Pokemon Snap for me was when Flygon and Trapinch showed up. That made me so happy. So good. This is disgusting. I think there's a deck that uses this thing right now. Because it's it does 60 plus 170 damage, so it's 230 damage if it moves into the active spot for the bench that turn. There's an energy card that lets you take a bench Pokemon and move it into the active spot, so that's pretty good. I didn't know there was a Mismagius EX. Whenever everyone's active Pokemon moves to the bench, they are now confused. Okay. Oh, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. That's actually a pretty good ability, actually. Yeah, I heard Dragon Ball Super. I heard that Team 4-Star was doing the Dragon Ball Super stuff. They were doing Dragon Ball Super Abridged. Look at all these full arts I got, dude. Full art Battle Cage. Full art Switch actually looks kind of cool. Full art Dawn, which I guess that's Mount Coronet. Regular Dawn. Boring. At the top 7 cards of your deck and put a dark Pokemon you find energy and combine shuffle the other cards. But yeah, I don't know how good that is. I did watch some of Super. If a dark Pokemon this card is hatched, it was in the active spot is damage. Place 4 damage counters on me. Okay, so it's just retaliatory. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's get into the next game. Always Tails. Tails never fails. Called it. That's why we always go with Tails, man. Sure, I'll go first. Okay, starting with Kangaskhan. Very good. We do not need to play Ogerpon until we know what my opponent is playing. If my opponent is playing just a bunch of Pokemon with abilities, then we play Ogerpon. I also don't know if I want to keep Ogerpon in this deck. I just put it in for now because I had it. Dude, how do you have a starter Gabite and let it die? Come on now. How could you do that? Shame on you. Oh, it's Dwebble. Here, let's run errand. It's kind of awkward. Where do I want to put energies? I guess we could put Cornerstone Ogerpon. I don't really know what I'm playing against. Okay, yeah. Well, why'd you miss the attack, bro? You shouldn't have missed your attack. Have you tried not missing your attack? Try not missing your attack next time. No, I get it. It's we know I've dealt with stupid deaths in my Nuzlocke. You remember how I lost my you were there, Spice. Do you remember how I lost my Girafarig in the Crystal Nuzlocke? Yeah, 06 Machinations, so I had to discard. We're getting rid of Cornerstone. I don't really want to get rid of Cornerstone, but I might have to. I don't know, Cornerstone, Dark Energy, and Ice Cream for now. We don't really need Iono right now. I did lose to Doodle at one point. Bro. Having... Is that Jet Energy? Okay, Jet Energy, and he's gonna evolve, and I can't damage him. And he's also running Monkey Dory, so he's just a stall deck. My only way of fighting... My only way of dealing with Crustle is to use my, Maybe I should have Zerosic in this deck. Let's do Run Errand. We got Iono. Doesn't do much for me here. Neither does Airy. I'm thinking I need to rethink how this deck is gonna work. I can use boss's orders to get past stuff. Whatever, this is fine. Let's do that. I don't really have much going on right now. And he's got the second Crustle. So he's probably going to overly rely on Crustle. He goes for Iono. That's fine. I was going to try to use Penny though, which kind of sucks. I mean, he can do damage to me, but he's not going to be able to knock out Kangaskhan for a long time. I am not playing the third Kang. Let's go Monkey Dory. Let's go Arvin here. Let me see if I have both Bouffalantes. Bouffalant might have to be my attacker because they do 130 damage. And I can't attack with EXs. Otherwise, I'm going to need... Oh, are they both prized? Alright, my Dwebble. Both of my, Alright, never mind. One of my... Okay, one Crustle is in hand. So I could do Trolley. And balloon. Or actually, hold on. Energize. We'll do trolley here. We'll do both of those guys. And one of you. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this to draw cards. Dude, honestly, that's not bad. 7 gym badge with only 4 deaths is not terrible at all. I might have grass energies prized actually. Oh, how many grass energies am I running in this deck? I think I have to take out Cornerstone. I don't think Cornerstone's actually doing anything for me in this deck. I need to have some non-EX attacker to deal with Crustle. Because right now, if I don't have grass energies, I'm in trouble. Oh, then again, Wally's Compassion just returns this grass energy to my hand. How the hell do you have Mewtwo and Kyogre on your... You're fine, bro. Your team consists of Mewtwo, Kyogre, and Terrakion. You're fine. Now it's just a question of, how's your Soul League partner gonna do? That's about one of the best teams I've ever heard. And Donphan, bro, not for nothing, totally biased. I love Donphan. Donphan is one of my favorite Pokemon. First off, Phanpy is absolutely adorable. Second of all, Donphan is a badass. That thing hits like a truck. What team does your partner have? I don't mind the Crystal having higher HP, honestly. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Dude, you're good. What the hell? We evolve into Crustle. Can take damage and put it onto his Crustle. Oh, this is gonna be stupid. We're just gonna be passing damage back and forth. You can use Arvin, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I had any more grass energies to play. I don't have any more grass energy. Okay. What we can do, however, is grab an air balloon to retreat this. No, actually, I don't need to retreat it. Look, he just gets plus 100, right? If this Pokemon is card attached doesn't have a rule box, it gets plus 100 HP. If it's knocked out by damage from a Pokemon, takes one more prize card. Oh, so I get an extra prize card. This is basically an EX Pokemon now. So Bravery Charm and Pokegear, I guess. I don't really know what else to do right now. Actually, I should have used Run Errand also. We got another Monkey Dory. No, I actually... Oh, I'm so dumb. I prefer Donphan. Donphan is great. Samurot's pretty... I do like Samurott, though. Especially the Hisuian version of it. Yeah, here we go. We're just going to be bouncing this damage back and forth. Do I have a 3 retreat cost? I do. Oh, he's going to put damage onto my Crustle. Oh, Monkey Dory's stupid, huh? Oh, he knocks out my Crustle. Yeah, I have no out here. I don't have all my yeah, I'm out. I kind of misplayed that though. I just didn't have an out there, dude. That's so unfortunate. All right, we're taking I think what we need to do. Samurott is a very good one, honestly. All right, we don't need. Wait, where are you? We don't need you. You just make it so I have the wrong energy types. I only have 2 grass energies. Okay, that explains a lot. What would be another good Pokemon that I could use as an attacker here? But also, I understand why people use Penny instead of Wally's now. Wally's not going to really work in this deck. I definitely want more copies of Penny. We're still missing one card. What's a good basic attacker? But non-EX, hopefully. I know there's a Moltres that does. Maybe I should do that. Hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. It's gonna be a crazy idea. I have an idea. What if I did 2 of those? And then we did that Moltres card I'm thinking of. This one. If it does 20 plus 90 if it's an EX. If it's not an EX, though, it doesn't do much. Do this. It's a very good basic fire type attacker is what I want to know. The Chiyu maybe could do decently. Oh, dude. Huge power camera up would be pretty sick to use, but the problem with huge power camera up though is that it's way too slow. Alright, we don't want EXs. What I want is just something that I can like throw into one shot Russell. That also won't get one shot by Russell. But I shouldn't be using... It's tough. Because Moltres isn't really good enough, because it only does 40 damage to Russell. Unfortunately. I want something that has as low of an attack cost as possible in terms of energy cost. Which doesn't really give me that many options right now. Yeah, there's like no real good fire type Pokemon for that. Oh well. Let me try a different... No, we'll keep doing it. I don't take donations, generally. I've never actually received donations for my streams. So just based off of that, I would say no, not really. But also because I'm not like a full-time streamer. I only do this as a hobby. Not you, get out of here, maybe. What are just some... I'm trying to think of what are just some good non-EX attackers that could help me deal with Crustle. Because Crustle's a really good card right now. If you had $1 trillion, I would not accept it. Sounds like there would be a lot of legal issues with that. Have what to spare? Money? Don't spend your money on me. I'm not really in this for the money. Like I said, it's just a hobby for me. What if I didn't do a basic? What if I had an evolution line of some sort? Is there a good stage 1 fire attacker? Not an EX. Dude, that is crazy. You have to discard 4 fire energy cards to use the Several Edges attack. That's nuts, man. Ooh, what's the idea? I won't steal it from you. I'm just curious as to what your idea is. She's Ethan's Bacargo for this. I can't do that, unfortunately. Ideally, we want to have a Pokemon that has an attack that does 80 damage. I can do double damage to get the KO. Or even something like Spyroar, but that has a high cost. Bro, I want to make a Mega Camerupt deck just because I really like Mega Camerupt a lot. Oh man, I am so bad at speedruns. Even if it's not actually a speedrun, if I'm trying to rush through the game, I'm so bad at that. There's gotta be something here. No, nothing. Alright. Well, in that case... I guess we keep the Cornerstone Ogerpon. And just try to boss my way past stuff. Put my Ogerpon back in my deck. I just lost one game. I don't need to immediately switch my deck up just because I lost a single game. Although if I keep on losing to Crustle, then I will have to do that. Battle 4 Double Soul Nuzlocke. Complete the game with Double Soul Patch Card without dying or start back over from the start. Do you want to do that, Spice? I'd love to watch you do that. That is interesting. Battle 3 is the next game that I'm going to be playing. Well, actually, Battle 5 is the next game that I'm playing. Wow, we actually start with Ogerpon. I guess we gotta start with Ogerpon then. Yeah, I don't have my energy though. What do you mean it's an eyesore for you? Oh man, look at that. My opponent seems to have this bullshit. I actually just bought 4 copies of this card in real life, so I can make decks with it. I can't wait to try them out. Alright, I think we definitely grab that. This is an EX deck though if he's using Ogerpon, but he might have secondary attackers. But we definitely want Kang as soon as possible. Your retreat cost is 1. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this. I didn't want to do that. Shoot. That was an accident. Got a Jumbo Ice Cream and turn. Okay, the thing is that Cornerstone Ogerpon does not take damage from Teal Mask Ogerpon, which is nice. Alright, I've heard about this deck. I don't know what this deck does, but I've seen that Toad Squirrel is pretty good. The internet side of 4 hurts your eyes? What do you mean? Seriously? That's interesting. Ooh, it's a Badoo player. Ew. Ew, they're running Badoo. No respect for them. Honestly, I might just make the Badoo knock itself out if I can. You're gonna Squawk and Seize? No? They're getting a full setup? Ew. Mew? And Squawkabilly. Okay. You know what? I agree with that. Custom Style is the best one, in my opinion, in Balrog 2 and 3. Just having more chip options always makes the game so much easier. Okay. And yet you still watched me playing Balrog 4 for some reason. Bro, this guy's turn. This guy's playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now. What did he discard? He discarded a Toad School. He discarded Latias. Honestly, maybe Latias would make more sense maybe than Cornerstone Ogerpon in this deck. Just to make the Kangaskhan's have no retreat cost. Yeah, I knew it. He's gonna retreat into Badoo. He's gonna Itchy Pollen, so I can't use items. Just not news. As a podcast, fair. That sounds unplayable. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna attach the Fighting Energy to you. We're gonna use Lily's Determination. Cool. We're going to run Errand. Got a nice return, a Psyduck. I don't think we need the Psyduck in this game. I kind of wish I had that Dark Energy. I do have Crispin. I can attack next turn with Crispin. I think we can end here. It'd be really tough to play Balrog 4 without moving. Like, you have to move to dodge stuff. Is this the one? Is this the... This Toad Squirrel was like super early. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all your Pokemon that have energy attached. I don't really care about that, honestly. But I get what he's trying to do. He wants to use Colleen or Rush to attack 80 plus 40 for each of your bench Pokemon that has grass energy. So 80 plus 4, 8, 12. What was that? 5. So 200 damage. 280 total. So he can't even one-shot me. Okay. I can use Arven here instead. Alright, we're gonna attach a grass energy. We're gonna use Arven. Hold on to Crispin for next turn. I want Trolley, but before I do that, let me see if I have both Bouffalons. Okay, awesome. And then I could either Turbo Energize or I have one Grass and one Fighting Energy left, and I have all 3 of my Dark Energies. I have 1 Mist Energy. Okay. Turbo Energize, or if I use Turbo Energize, I could set up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Oh, I can't use Trolley though because he has he blocked. Okay. I can't use item cards. Let's put this on Monkey just in case. I could run Errand. I get a Vessel, which I can't use, but that gives me my Dark Energy. And then we can Turbo Energize. We'll put a Fighting Energy and a Dark Energy, actually. Fighting goes onto you, of course, and Dark can also go onto you, actually, because I want to make sure that's ready to attack. Balrog 4 without taking damage would be impossible for me, as you guys have seen. as many people have seen in the past. I usually, anytime I played my Double Soul runs in Malik 4, I was banning all those chips. So I was banning recovery chips, I was banning Invis and Pop-Up. The only time I allowed myself to use Pop-Up was when I did Search Soul run, but outside of that, everything was banned. The Gut style means you're using your Buster a lot. But hey, that's the whole point of styles though, it's supposed to fit your play style. I always end up with custom style. I make sure I always end up with custom style. Custom style is just too good. That's fine. He can Itchy Pollen all he wants. Next turn I can knock him out. I can Crisp in here. Just to make sure all my Pokemon are ready to attack. We'll put the Grass Energy into my hand and put the Dark Energy onto you. The Witzel run started horribly because I didn't have chips to use, but it ended really good. Okay. Gonna Adrenabrain just to get rid of some damage from you. Let's do that so that on a single coin flip, if I get a single heads against Toad Squirrel, I knock it out. Okay, just like that. My way of beating Bubble Man is to hope and pray. Cool, we got Penny. Okay. Send out Squawk? There's gotta be a reason why he sent out Squawkabilly, right? Bro, my favorite way of fighting Bubble Man is to just set up ice panels and then use Flash, man, and watch him disappear. I don't like either of those fights, honestly. Although the Toadman chip is so good. I mean, I just used the Toadman chip yesterday to beat Gospel. I just didn't have the ice panels for it. Toadman against Freeze Man is my favorite way of dealing with Freeze Man. Flash Man against Bubble Man is my favorite way of dealing with Bubble Man. It just works so well. It's also one of the most difficult fights though. People hate it because of how difficult that fight is in comparison to others, because of the fact that your HP has to be less than 25% for the Omega fight, or not Omega fight, but for the version 3 fight. Okay, that's fine. So now he can retreat. That's fine. Wait, he actually attacked with Squawkabilly. Attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. Interesting. Cruel Arrow. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. You cannot use to knock me out unless I put down Psyduck. Anyways, now that we have this, finally we can make this play and Dwebble. Finally we can do that. Let's move some more damage, this time onto Mew. Well, that's why you just use Flashbang, because then you're not fighting for several minutes. I can actually knock out Mew right now. Or... Alright, it would be a coin flip, but there's a possibility... There is a possibility of me just using Boss's orders, pull up the Mew to knock it out. Oh, you do 140 damage. Okay, so... Well, I do knock out the Mew, but I can maybe knock out the Toad Squirrel. This attack does 40 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has any grass energies attached. So it's 8, 12, 16, 200, 280 damage at most. So I'm not actually that worried about it. So what we should do instead is maybe go for Airy here. I could discard Super Rod and Ultra Ball. Awesome. Getting rid of Super Rod is really nice. I can bring back a Grass Energy if I want to, but I don't really need to do that right now. Let me get rid of Psyduck just to see if there's any energy cards left in my... I have no more energy cards. No basic energy cards. Okay. So this is all my energy in play right now. Fine. Oh, I never used Run Errand. Got another Dwell. Okay. This is fine. Enough fire combo, knock out the Squawk. Ah, man, I should have pulled up that Code Scroll. Would have knocked it out. Junkman with the Buster. No, I don't hate myself enough for that. Junkman, honestly, Battle 4 fights are some of the hardest ones in the series. I think Battle 4 actually has a lot of genuinely like difficult fights where there's a lot of things going on at once that makes it hard to dodge attacks. Wait, how do you do 900 damage with the Buster? Oh, you mean like 900 damage overall with just the Buster? Okay, that's fair. Junkman, the thing about him is that the junk that flies at you was really annoying to deal with. Oh, he's gonna knock out my Dwebble. He's gonna use dual Cruel Arrows to knock out my Dwebble because my Dwebble hard counters him. Although, to be fair, my Ogerpon also hard counters him. Junkman is very cool. Junk Soul is really good. I love Junk Soul. He's also down to 15 cards, dude. He's gonna deck out at this point. Hello, HP. How's it going? Dude, Junk Soul is so good, though. Confusion when you start the fight is really good. Oh, if he leaves in Pheasantipity, I kind of hope he leaves in Fez. Oh, he bossed. Oh, he bosses a Buffalant. That is totally fine with me. If he knocks out a Buffalant, he messed up. Okay, he does knock out the Dwebble. I can just Penny to grab Buffalant. To grab another Penny just now. Okay. I can Penny. I can knock out Pheasantipity right now. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna Penny. Put Buffalant back into my hand. Get out Corner Zone. Put the Buffalant back. Put Dwebble back. So you can't knock out another Dwebble, right? I'm gonna put a Bravery Charm onto Dwebble as well, just in case. And... oh, wait, I don't do bone... oh, I forgot. I didn't realize that this doesn't do damage for weakness or resistance. I guess that was a misplay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, no problem. I have no idea how to do that, but I will figure it out. I never actually played with people, like friends in this game. I feel like this deck is trying to do too many things at once. And I feel like the Dwebble is kind of unnecessary, and I should be focusing on doing other things other than using Dwebble. Because I feel like with Dwebble in the deck, I'm kind of trying I don't know, I feel like I'm trying too hard. I hope they don't realize what Ogerpon's ability is and he just attacks me. Prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon by your Pokemon. Opponent's Pokemon to have an ability. So basically he has no way of getting around the Ogerpon, and he already used, what, one boss? One boss. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, he just messed up so bad. He just got rid of a boss to use Professor's Research. And he still oh, this guy is drawing way too much. Cruel Arrow. Onto a Bouffalant. It takes 60 damage less. Alright, well, he made quite the mistake there. Yeah, they concede. Yeah, he was gonna deck out there, honestly. He had no way of actually taking it. Enough prize cards there. I don't know if they ever had enough damage to take out prize cards there. I think my deck kind of hard countered theirs. Alright, let's find out. Profile. Friends. I have one friend and he barely plays this game. Add friend. Alright. What's the screen name? Mine is literally just, unsurprisingly, Protodemon. I think. Yeah, mine is just, unsurprisingly, my name is just Protodemon. See ya, stand up. Am I kind of weird? Because I actually prefer the art style from 4, 5, and 6 than I do for 1, 2, and 3. I feel like the 4, 5, and 6 sprites look a lot better. I got a friend request. Accept. Alright, we'll try this deck again. But I really feel like maybe we keep Ogerpon, maybe we take out the Crustle. Maybe Crustle is what we want to remove. Hold on. Turn off timers, let's go. Honestly, if I could get enough people to actually play this game watching my streams, I maybe will start doing tournaments for Pokemon TCG Live. Alright, oh, I flip. Okay, cool. Tournaments would be fun. I also do want to try doing more Battle Network tournaments. I should do more I should do Tango tournaments where people can send me their replays after the matches so I could have stuff to do commentary on. That would be fun. An ant colony? Wow, what a start. Alright, I literally have nothing I can do. Oh no, we're up against Charmander. Okay, honestly, I do want to start playing Mega Charmander X. And I'm gonna probably build a Mega Charmander or Mega Charizard X deck in real life. But I have 3 Mega Kangaskhan cards in real life, so I really want to make a Mega Kangaskhan deck that works. But I think I am trying too hard to do too much with this deck. So I probably have to change this, at least change this deck up a little bit. I can still make it, I think, but it's just not ideal as of now. Dude, I have literally nothing that I can do. Yeah, my hand is absolutely atrocious. Man, this deck is poo-poo. I need to rethink this one. I need to find a better build for Mega Kangaskhan. My only thing is I'm worried about what's going to happen in the post-rotation. This is a terrible brick. That's just, you know, this is just Pokemon TCG things. It happens. There's the Charizard. He has a rare candy, I guarantee it. No? No rare candy? Okay. Dude! Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna forfeit the funny way and then rematch. I literally had nothing I could do there except for watch as I was getting set up on. That was so bad. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Dude, my hand was atrocious. I had literally 0 plays that I could make. That was a terrible brick. You guys want to know what's the worst thing that ever happened to me in Pokemon TCG? Back when it was TCG Live, and like... It was like soon after TCG Live came out. This was 5th generation, so it was shortly after the Darkrai EX card that was super OP came out in TCG Live, or TCG Online rather. And I ended up doing a match. I was running a really good deck using Dark Explorers Empoleon, which had a draw engine and an attack that just did a lot of damage for 1 energy. What are these hands? And I ended up in a match against the J-Wits of all people. And I'm like nerding out. I'm like, oh my god, it's the J-Wits. I'm playing Pokemon cards against J-Wits. Like, this is incredible. That's so awesome. Come to find out that out of my 4 Piplups in the deck, 3 of them were prized. And I literally had no way of playing the game because of it. Alright, this time we at least have a netball. So at least this time we have the ability to get back my Kangaskhan out. And I can end now. But still, starting Bufalon does not feel good. Jet Energy into Psyduck? Why Jet into Psyduck? Oh, Team Evo. That makes sense. Psyduck also is not needed in this deck. Wait, which game is that, Spice? Okay. Why is there a magical floating Jet Energy on my screen right now? Okay, anyways. Alright. I can Vessel. Getting rid of... I don't need Iono right now. We'll grab... God, my... Okay. I see what I'm working with here. Oh yeah, you get all the dark shifts before you beat the game, right? I forgot about that. Let's do this. Just 'cause I want to have... Ooh, hold on. Trolley. There we go. There we get Turbo Energizer. The jet energy. It's still floating, guys. It's a jet. Hold on. I wish I could hide my hand right now, but unfortunately I don't have a way of doing it. This is so funny. Alright, there's the Pidgeot. The Pidgeot's gonna find the Charizard. The Charizard's gonna attach energies and knock out my Bouffalante. I'm already well aware of this. And you know what? That's a-okay. Then Charizard's going to attach 3 energies, 2 of them to itself, 1 to Psyduck so Psyduck can retreat, and then he's going to attack with Charizard, knock out my Bouffalante. Dude, whenever I used to play Charizard, I never got set up like this. It would take me forever to get set up. Oh, no energy for the Psyduck to retreat? Wait, does Psyduck not have a retreat cost? It does. Oh wait, he has a jet energy on it. Duh, that's why that thing was floating in midair. Totally forgot about that. That's fine with me. I can go into Kang here. I don't know if I really want to go into Kang here, but this is okay. We're not... I don't know if I need Monkey Dory in this matchup. We'll do this. We'll do this. Oh no. Okay. Okay, they are. Okay. But do I have a way of searching it is the question. We'll do that and we'll do that for now, I guess. Let's grab Kang. See how lucky we'll get. Not that lucky. Okay. Alright, that's it. With my luck, he has boss. Oh, duh, he has Pidgeot. He can just search a boss. And immediately get the KO onto Dwebble. That was the problem. So I didn't have... I guess I could have used Iona, whatever. Clearly this deck is not... I don't know. Either maybe I'm misplaying it also, because again, I haven't played in so long. Yeah, boss up Dwebble, take out Dwebble, because Dwebble would be able to block any damage that he tries to do to me. But what if it was a bait all along? Because now... I'm just kidding, it wasn't a bait, but here we go. Let's try this. Okay, that was good. I mean, it was the best. I think that was the most optimal play. Alright, let me get 3 heads. Come on, game. Give me 3 heads. 1, 2... It's that easy. Just get 3 heads. It's so stupid. Kangaskhan should not exist. Oh, he'll be fine and you know it. Everyone ends up showing up again at the end. Buddy poppins. Now, we do have one minor issue, which is the fact that I cannot get a certain supporter into my hand next turn, even if I really wanted to. I lost 2 of my grass energies already. I don't even know how many more grass energies I have. You act like you haven't had that moment before. That was a moment you should have had a long time ago, kid. Alright, the other thing I need to do is clearly finish my Charizard deck so that I can play the Zard as well. Okay, there's Arven. Arven for Rick Candy? Question mark? Super Rod and... was that De-Evolution? Good news, De-Evolution does nothing to me. Or was that Evolution? It was Evolution, okay. Super Rod, I didn't see what Super Rod got rotted back. Oh, it's Evolution again. Rotted back an entire Charmander line, okay. I'm calling you kid. Now the good news is that we can do this and get this bad boy back. Okay. The other thing I need to start doing is... oh, I have no... that's unfortunate. I should have been paying more attention to that. I just crisped for 0 energies. That's wild. Okay. Okay. I'll just go for the KO onto Psyduck. Or should I not go for that KO? Oh, I'm way past my warranty. I am multiple years past the big 3-0 at this point. I'm an old man. Bro, I love how Psyduck's only purpose in this matchup was to evolve the Charmanders into 1 Pidgey. Serendipity, okay. Bro, I'm scared of what's gonna happen to Mega Kangaskhan after the rotation. Red Fruit's everyone's mortal enemy. I hate that thing so much, dude. Remember, you can hit it with fire chips. Just use Tomahawk Soul against it. Tomahawk Soul, Area Grabs, and everyone's favorite chip, aka... what's that thing called? Everyone's favorite chip, aka Hot Body 3. Or just Hot Body in general. I remember how much damage Hot Body 1 does. What's it, like 110, I think? So it quadruples to 440? Gee, I wonder what card that was. Oh? Maximum Belt. How much is it gonna do? 260. Oh man, that's 50 more damage to Pokemon EXs. Alright, here's the thing though. First things first. Let's see how well this works out. Secondly, ice cream. Thirdly, ice cream. And lastly, ice cream. And then I'm gonna do what do I want to do here? I'm just gonna attack. Well, actually, let's run errand. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, he has Iono. And he does have Boss. I had a feeling he was going to have Boss. Alright, give me 2 heads this time. 2 heads. Alright, 1 heads. That's fine. That was close. That was close. I had a 25% chance. I didn't get it. That's okay. Can't rely on luck too much. Yep, there's the boss. To pull up the other Mega King? I'm gonna be honest. If it was me, I think I would have not bossed up a Kangaskhan. I feel like I would have bossed up one of the Boopalons because they're preventing so much damage. Oh god. I spoke too soon. Say goodbye to my Mega King. But I still feel like, I don't know. If you could one-shot the Kang, then it's fine. But if you can't one-shot this Kang, then it would have been better to boss up the Boopalon to make it easier to KO the Kang later. Because I think I'm only running 1 Night Stretcher in this deck, which I probably should run more. I think I should just get rid of Ogerpon in this deck. Look at that. Look at this beautiful... Oh my god. We love this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Is there no way for me to... I can't full screen it, but look how beautiful this card is, guys. That is gorgeous. I wish I had that card. I did get the Venusaur. The Venusaur is worth like $125. This one's worth like $500. It makes sense. Alright. Okay, let's do that, and then we are going to do this. And that is why... That is the reason why this deck is so strong. Let's just get the second King ready just in case. And we get the KO on this Charizard. Stop, he's already dead. Rest in peace, Shadow Man. Too bad. I don't remember. How much damage did my Kangaskhan take? Would I have been able to get 1 shot? When he did damage, he did 260 and I was blocking 60 damage. So it was actually 200 and... So it was 320 damage. I would have survived with 10 HP. Wow. I drew into my Crustle. Yeah, he was just waiting for that Iono. Okay, Battle Cage, okay. There's no... Do you not have... do you have an Oricorio and it's prized? Because if it's prized, I feel real bad. Oh, I just realized also Charizard, Mega Charizard doesn't have an ability, so it can actually hit past Cornerstone Ogerpon. Yeah, I think that Iono is the end of the game for me, potentially. Unless I get really lucky with coin flips here. I would need 3 heads, so. Really, right now it depends on if I survive. Ooh, Chew. I like Chew. Chew's a cool Pokemon. Okay, he's able to attach energies with this. So that does mean, I believe, I get 1-hit KO'd. I think. Make sure you do your math right. He did his math right. He did all 5 energies. Okay, good. Now it depends on my top draw. Okay. No, actually, I think I lost. I don't have any more energy. Even if I get Crispin into play, I don't have energy. Because all my energy was on. Yeah. Well, there's 5 here. This is 6 and 7, so I have 3 more energy. Wait. I have 10 energy in the deck. Hold on. None of them are in my deck. There's 5 here. This is 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait, no. I have 22 cards left in my deck. What happened? Wait, do I have energy? I do have energy in my deck. What am I talking about? I'm so dumb. Don't have any in hand. This is not Magic the Gathering. No, it is not. This is a much simpler game than Magic the Gathering, honestly. Although I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this situation. Okay. honestly, at this point, it depends on if there's any boss's orders left. You use 2 of them. If you have a 3rd, that's your out. If you don't, then Mega Charizard X is able to hit, again, it's able to hit past Cornerstone. I don't have Crustle ready to go. I don't know why I thought I had 7 cards in my... I literally used the Pokepad, or whatever it was. Was it? Yeah, Pokegear I used and thought that I had 7 cards left in my deck. I'm dumb. We did it! Dude, don't be mean to Numberman. Numberman's trying his best. Yeah, that's the thought that I thought I was gonna have. What is this? Oh, I get another pack and a Wigglytuff. Let's open that. We got a Zigzagoon, Ghastly, Nimble, Baneri, Granbull, 2 Granbull, Tauros, Dizzying Valley, okay, Lotad, we like Lotad, and Ambipom is one of the Pokemon of all time. Alright, I can do one more. I can do one more if you want. Because I'm probably going to get off after my next game. Otherwise, what I might do is... Should I change it around? Yeah, I don't really know how to change this deck up if I really wanted to. Alright, let's go. Hold on. Join, let's go. Alright, this will be the last match for today. I mean, it's nice to get back into the game. I don't know what I'm going to be doing the rest of this week. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to stream this week, guys, because of... I don't know how the trains are running. I don't know how late I'm going to be home the next few nights. I might start Balnark 3 this week just to... Oh, my train home says severe delays. And recovering from... Oh boy. Still recovering from the winter storm. I'm going to have to go to work tomorrow, but... Yeah. Oh well, we'll see how long it takes me to get home tomorrow. So I'm not going to promise streams this week. I know I haven't been streaming much. Wow, what a start. No, my turn. Alright, let's just do this and end my turn. Because I literally couldn't do anything else. Yeah, if I do stream this week, it'll either be some casual gameplay of either this game or a Balnark game or whatever. Maybe TCG Card Shop Simulator, which I haven't done in a while. Maybe I'll let you guys see how far into Digimon Story Time Stranger I am, or something along those lines. And otherwise, next week we're going to be doing our Balnark 5 run. Okay, I was hoping for a different card. Let's see. I did not get it. Okay. Did not get what I wanted. Let's do this. Yeah, let's get rid of those real quick. Sorry, buddy. And then I don't even have to attack because I already have it in hand. I just need to get the grass energy, which is the problem. I was really hoping to get one of my Crispins there, and I couldn't find it off the Poke Gear. Chiyu! Look how cute it is. I love Chiyu. He's so adorable. This attack would one-shot my Crustle is a thing. Alright, let's do this. Because what we can do now is this. And this. No, hold on. That. Let's do that. I'm afraid of knocking him out, honestly. Because if I do knock him out... Alright, here's the thing. I'm in a lose-lose situation, potentially. I'm kind of realizing I should have used a different supporter card this turn, because if I don't attack and he can evolve into Charizard, he beats me. And if I don't attack, he could evolve the Charizard and win. If I do attack, he can evolve the Charizard to set up Chiyu and win. I think I have a better chance of just not... I don't know. Either way, I'm in a really bad spot. And technically this is game 3. Because I got absolutely bricked game 1. And I might get dunked in game 3. So, this is fun. Yeah, I should have used my Lily's Determination instead. I needed to use the Lilies to try and find a Grass Energy here instead, because then that could have also gotten me Pokemon. Or I should have used Arven for Precious Trolley. And gotten some of my bench ready. Oh no, Colonel and Toadman are dead. How terrible. You don't have to, Iono. I already know you won. Oh, he's flexing now. That's disrespectful. Oh, wait. I'm talking to my ass. I forgot. He can't attack me with Charizard. I'm so stupid. Why did I not attack this Charmander last turn? I totally forgot that I have an ability that stops him from attacking me with Charizard. Right, I couldn't attack the Charmander because he would have powered up Chiyu. That's what it was. Okay, so I'm not completely stupid. Only partially. Alright, there's my Kang. There's also a Boof. And a Monkey, and I'm going to use this. Okay. My only thing now is I don't have ways of getting energy cards into play. And the question is, do you have ways of getting energy cards into play? And the answer to that question is technically, if I knock out the Charmander, no. Let's do this. Let's play another Dwebble. Go for the scissors this time. Okay. Yeah, now that I actually have a bench, I don't have to be worried anymore. I have avoided getting dunked. The thing about Chiyu is that it could put back energies, but there's no. I don't think there's a way for you to get 2 fire energies this turn to revenge kill Crustle. You better beat Nebula. Make sure you use your dark chips. Make sure you play through the entire game using only Thunder and Dark Thunder, and then let your Dark Soul do all the work. Oh no, Tatsugiri! There's Pidgeot. Pidgeot we knew was gonna come eventually. I'm trying to think of what my next play should be. Long live Netopia. You're not even from Netopia. Wait, does TM Evo work? Yeah, TM Evo is only for bench Pokemon, right? I was about to say. Okay. Okay, we can put another Crustle down. I'm gonna do something that I think might be a little bit weird, but maybe. No. Hold on. Because again, you don't have ways of setting up double energies next turn, right? So what I should do instead, let's do this. Okay, good. I hit what I was hoping for. At least I hit it this time. Start setting up a second Crustle now. And then we just go for the KO on the Charmanders. The more I could KO the Charmanders, the better off we are, because... Isn't Netopia based off of the US and Europe? I'm pretty sure it's both. I'm pretty sure Netopia is just the West in general. Yumland is obviously based off of India. Obviously, Electopia is Japan because that's the main. That's where the games are made. Sharo is obviously Russia, and Netfrica is totally racist. Dude, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I am scared of that Chi-Yu. It is putting the fear of God in my heart right now. I'm also just not realizing that I do technically hit Charizard EX for a weakness. Oh, you don't need Psyduck! Psyduck doesn't do anything in this matchup. Oh, I guess Psyduck actually did a lot of work last time. Alright, I have 2 options here. First, let's do this. Okay. That's actually not bad. I could do... Never mind, it's prized. Okay, so I gotta think now. I think I have to make a really risky move here. Oh, I messed up because I used Arven, so I can't even do the play I wanted to make. Oh, I messed up. What I should have done this turn was actually... Yeah, Arven was a bad play. Alright, well, might as well take a prize card while I can. But that was a misplay. I think I had a way to really put myself super far ahead there, and I just lost it. Because now Chiyu can come in, catch a fire energy, knock out the Crustle. Gal will be fine. You'll never hear from him again. He doesn't exist in Balrog 6. We just forgot about it, his existence completely. It's all good. Night Stretcher, no! He stretched a Charmander, probably. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. That's a problem. It depends on top deck now. So we're gonna do this. It does depend on top decks, so... Okay, we'll do that first. And I did not get the draw I was hoping for. Okay. I had boss's orders in my hand. My previous turn, I could have used boss instead of Arven to pull up the Charmander. And gotten rid of 3 Charmanders this game. But then Night Stretcher could have put one of them back into play, but even then, is that enough? Honestly, this matchup is very interesting because it's really just a game of resources. How many energies have you used? Can you get enough prize cards with the energies you have? Because Kang is a chunky boy. Boss's orders for the other Crustle. Okay. But I survived this time since you were not knocked out the previous turn. Luckily for me, I can retreat. Alright, we got it in there. That is one boss. There's one boss left. Yeah, the problem is I wasn't able to get... If I had gotten one energy, I would have been able to knock out the Chiyu. And then at that point, Crustle would have been in a very strong position. Okay, there's the boss onto Crustle, taking out Crustle. So now I don't have Crustles for the rest of this game. Look, an energy card. That would have been helpful 2 turns ago. Let's go for this. Alright, let's play another King. And that's all I can do right now. This is a really close matchup, honestly. Which is a good thing. I didn't want the last game to end too quickly. He retreats into Zard, okay. Ooh, boss's orders for a Bouffalant. Good play. Unfortunately for you, and very fortunately for me, I actually have Night Stretcher in hand from the last turn, so I can get that boof back. Can run errand. Okay, we can patch Mist Energy. We can Arven. Okay, I kind of have to thin out my deck as much as possible, so we're just going to do this. And here. This one is so close, man. This is a rough one. Ooh, Dawn is a really good card to get there. You can get his Zara decks now. Super Rod, no! Okay, he gets Charizard and Charmeleon back, which is obviously necessary for more Charizard plays. You got. Oh, yeah, you don't need a Charmeleon. What am I talking about? You're Charmander instead of Charizard? Do you already have Charizard? You gotta already have Charizard, right? If you're going for Charmander? Darkness is 260. Okay. That's my top decks here. Okay. Can we... We're gonna keep doing that now. This is so tough. I don't think I could get energies fast enough this time. How many Crispins are in my discard? Okay, hold on. There's the Zard EX. Or Megazard. Megazard X with Jet Energy. Ooh, good game. Good game. I couldn't get enough energies into play. I couldn't find my Crispins. One of my Crispins might have been prized. Good games, good games. Oh, and the hype music hits. 480. Oh, come on, that was excessive. Which means you actually did 540. That's nasty. Alright. Good games, man. Good games. I don't hate this deck, but it definitely has a lot of struggles with energy and trying to set up energies. Anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I will be back on... I don't know when I'll be back on. Like I said, I'll hopefully be on tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm not sure when I'll be able to be back on this week, unfortunately. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, as always, for being here, and I will hopefully see you guys sometime this week. Take care, everyone.